And 4-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty is on the line. Avid video game fan. Big hockey guy as well, I've been told. And just all around great dude. We got D-Mac up.
What's up, Mikey?
How's it going, D-Mac? What's going on, man?
What's up, crew?
How we doing?
How's it going?
You know, I love this show. See this right here? You know what this is? This is my cheat sheets to Red Redemption 2. But I'm late to the party on that one because I love Borderlands. But I love First Player once because you know why? What I realized from Call of Duty and Halo and all that playing online, I suck. So I'd rather suck by myself. But I do enjoy watching good players play.
Borderlands 2 is a great game. Put a lot of hours into that.
Dude, you're talking about bounties and aimlessly, you know, the buggies, the horse, and you can go do different things and go slay some boar or, you know, do whatever you want. It's a lot, like you said, the sophistication of Red Dead Redemption. It reminds me of Westworld, the HBO show. You know what I'm saying? Playing it, it's almost playing like a Westworld, and I love that. I'm all about like the First Player ones, like you guys were talking about, the old World Wars, the Call of Duties, all that. First Player, I got all that. You know, that's the stuff that I like to do because I suck.
Yeah, and D-Mac, dude, I'm the same way. Like, I stay on single player only because I'm terrible. You get me in a multiplayer game, I'm dead instantly. Like, it's a wrap for me. There's no way I'm coming back from it.
Well, you know what? You know, like my son, Griffin, who's like just a little older than you guys. But when I was coaching this hockey team, they used to want me to play with them and play Search and Destroy. And I realized about after the third time why they want me to play, because I get killed first, and they were all great snipers and stuff. So I would let them know where everybody was. I'd be the dude. I'm the noob, you know, with the 1 and 6. But I'll get you with that rocket launcher, that launcher. Don't you worry. I'm the guy that you hate.
Yep,
right?
there's always a guy with the rocket launcher
that is like,
so annoying in the game.
That is the one weapon I would have expected you to have, is like D-Max the rocket launcher guy in the back, just like I'm just blowing everything up. So, man, we were talking earlier before you left after the hook, man, 3 to 5 every Monday through Friday. And, you know, you were telling us you started gaming, like, you've been on gaming for, like, longer than we've all been alive, like, even when you were playing in the minors and stuff. So, like, what about that, man?
Yeah, no, that's when you guys had brought up, and I don't want to spoil it, but it's something to do with the greatest sports tournament or whatever like this. And I told you that Chris Osgood and I, who started together in Adirondack, was the farm team for Detroit in Glens Falls, New York, back in 92, 93. I lived above him. He lived below me with another teammate named Mike Castleman. But we played Sega, and it was Sega 93. I was Chicago, and Roenick was awesome in that game. And Ozzy was Vancouver because he loved them, and Cass was Washington. That's all we do is just play that game all the time. So we were all dialed into that, even though the fact that it would elevate to during our 97, 98 Stanley Cup runs before the game, Marty Lapointe and I would be playing the PlayStation 2 NHL game with our guys and stuff like this. So it's always played a part. I've always enjoyed the sports games. I told you guys, here's a tip. The media guide that you get at any stadium is a lie, because that's a human being, a person that's paid by the team to make you look good. If you want to know how somebody really is, look at their rankings and their stats. And I got to give, I don't have any problems with PlayStation or Sega or whoever made the hockey games, because they've always done me pretty good. Better than maybe I deserves, but that's respect.
Yeah, and we actually
I get the rocket launcher, Mikey. They know I get the grenade launcher.
Dude, I was looking at your card earlier. Your 90 overall card has a 97 hit rating in NHL 21.
Yeah, no mess with me, bro.
Killer, man. Yeah, so we actually got
it
some
should be 99.
Yeah, we actually got some clips from NHL 02. This is when you guys won the cup. So take a look at this, man. We got Lidstrom.
Yeah.
We got Hasek in net. Wait a minute, you're about to be in frame in just a second. Yeah, so
looks so real.
It looks so
looks so real.
Look at this. Look at it. There's you and Dominic Hasek, man. So
dude, That's crazy, but it's you look at where graphics have come since then.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, like when you started, you started your career. Your rookie year was what, 92?
93. So 93 and then,
So NHL 94, which was like one of the first renditions of that game, came out, and then you retired in 09, and just to probably see like how crazy of a progression that was. Like you could, you were playing with 8-bit, and there were guys like you could barely see who they were. There was a picture next to them just to show you who it was. To where like you were playing NHL 08, 09 with yourself, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I can see my beard. I can see the Joe Louis Arena, all the fans. I'm looking at all of them in the stands. What was that like, man?
It's crazy, but it's also too is you got to remember too is my sort of generation. I'm almost 50, so we didn't grow up with cell phones or the technology or the computers and stuff like this. So we've seen it all the elevation. With you guys, it's sort of second nature, and it's not your fault, So that I think it as, like you said, as the internet, as social media, as video games on a whole, man. Here's an example, right? Final Fantasy VII, the original one, man, the chocobos and everything, loved it, played it. That's the one that I played. That one and Deus Ex, I played. Deus Ex 2, I played for hours. But I digress. But anyways, the whole point of the matter is they just redid Final Fantasy VII for the new PS5, right?
Yep.
That's how great of a game it is. Now, I haven't played it, but the graphics on it, it's incredible. It's like movies these days. It's like, anything else you can. It's incredible what not only the technology in video games, but movies and social media and stuff. So
now, did you have to get scanned in for the games? Because I know nowadays they do like scans for 2K and Madden and stuff. Did you have to get scanned in?
That's a good question. I don't think so. No, I don't believe any of those renditions or the earlier ones that you did.
Yeah.
Unless that maybe they took it from the, like you do league photos and stuff like that. So that's where usually your photo would come from, is like the same one you get on your yearly ID card for walking into different arenas.
Yeah, I was about to say that because, like, I know, like, Glenn Robinson III, who played at Michigan, he's currently a free agent in the NBA, but he posted this photo.
Oh, Mike knows Glenn Robinson III.
Hey, I'm talking a freaking guy with 4 Stanley Cups, man. That's a lot cooler. But he posted
see me every day.
I know.
Now, this is Mikey's social media being responsible.
Yeah.
I can see Mike.
He posted a photo of he was doing a face scan in 2K, and he had all these like little balls on. I don't know how else to say it. He had all these balls on him.
Oh, like the
and
motion
he had
capture?
like a suit on. So that's how advanced it is now. And you talked about like the media guys. That's a lie, but like the guys who do the video games, that's like the accurate version. People trash talk like players, like fans, like, dude, you're only a 72, you suck, man. Like, was there ever like discussions like that in the locker room with like maybe you and Chelios going back and forth, like, oh yeah, I'm a 90, but you're a 92.
Well, dude, it's like no, not with any of the Hall of Famers. That's in our room or whatever. It's pecking order. I mean, as long as it falls into place usually where guys are. It's like sometimes, and as you collect cups, the respect comes.
Oh yeah.
Right. So there's sort of you can look through it. I just think that when they put the motion sensors and do all that stuff, that's why you can see different guys' releases. Like when you play 2K, you play the 2K one, the new NBA or whatever, and you get Dame Lillard, and it's his 3-point shot or his release, just like Curry and stuff. That's the amazing thing, is how intricate it can be. And then look to what else? The VR stuff, right? Mm-hmm. You look at like the courtside stuff, and man, that boom. Talk about blowing up guys. Don't bring that up to Maz. He wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, yeah, there is a feature on VR where you could sit courtside, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
And then just to wrap it up, I was playing, I know we were talking about this earlier, like NHL 21. You're in that game on the All Grit team and on the Wings alumni team. And the All Grit team is super cool. It's a bunch of guys who are known as heavy hitters, enforcers, the guys like you would rough people up. And the roster is basically just the Red Wings, man. Gordie Howe, Chris Chelios, Ted Lindsay, Bob Probert, and then obviously you. So like, what is it like in NHL
Obviously,
21?
Yeah, I'd be hoping that I make it. You know?
Yeah, and NHL 21, man, you got fans who look. I was 7 years old when you won the Cup in '08, but I'm playing as you in this game as a 20-year-old guy now. So like, do you think that's awesome just to be able to connect with new fans, or maybe find a couple new fans off of this game now?
1,000,000%, Mikey, 1,000,000%, because then it starts the conversation of, the direction to whether you look to different people in different fields and you get to see the story of why, and maybe because it's like you guys. I mean, the reality is that there's this younger generation and that's coming in. So it's about giving them the knowledge and you can see it's not hard to find if you're looking for it. So it's just like we're trying to do at Woodward Sports, no matter if it's with EpECenter at night or whether it's the Hook or Morning Wood or Baligian. It's just to give people an option of something different, and it's the connection. So it's like the fact that we're having this conversation about video games, which I'm probably not supposed to. It's not that chic, but it's the way it is, and I'm as intrigued. It's way over my head now. It's one of those things that it keeps going, but I also have a 25-year-old stepson that's big into it. He's got the PS5, so the kids are into it, and I'm all about people that are about their.
Yeah. Did you one last little quick one? Did you know you were going to be in NHL 21, or did you kind of just get surprised by that?
No.
You did?
No.
Oh wow.
No, and we don't. And if anybody's wondering about our rights through the NHLPA and the agreement that you signed off. So we do it, and that's sort of like with the name, image, likeness. That's sort of in the like what the Miami team or what a group did is we as a whole. So even like the best of the best, the Connor McDavids, and everybody pulls it in, and we share it equally and help out, us veterans, and so it works out. But no, I didn't. It's a surprise, and it's always a surprise. Said to get shown that respect and stuff. That's obviously the beauty about. That's the one thing that I tell everybody is go thank a millennial, because transparency, is what it is, and it's the truth, and it's getting to the point of it. So, I mean, don't be scared of the truth. If you're scared of the truth, then you better change your ways.
Yes, sir. Hey, thanks for coming on, D-Mac. Enjoy the Stanley Cup Finals. I know it's on tonight. Have a great night, man. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no worries, boys. Doing a great job. I listen every now and then, but definitely try to tune in. So keep me posted.
Got it. Appreciate you, man.
I'm gonna go get a bounty.
Got you.
Later,
all
boys.
Right, See ya. Man, great talking to D-Mac. And when we come back, we're going to be doing our top 10s. A little late on them, but D-Mac, man, how could you pass up an opportunity to talk with that guy like that? Legend.